We are asked to solve for the value of x in this equation. Solution. Okay, let's write out the equation. We have x raised to the power of 6 plus 5x raised to the power of 3 equals 6. For us to solve for the value of x, let's write this in the power of 3 by splitting 6. So we have x raised to the power of 3 into x raised to the power of 2, because remember the law of indices. If we have a raised to the power of m, bracket open and close, and there you have a raised to the power of m times n. This is power law. So m times n is the same thing as this in the bracket. So if we have 3 times 2 is the same thing as 6 here. So we are in order. We have here plus 5x raised to the power of 3 equals 6. Okay, let's take x raised to the power of 3. Let x raised to the power of 3 to be p. So we substitute the value of x raised to the power of 3 for p. So we have p raised to the power of 2 plus 5. In place of this x raised to the power of 3, we have our p here equals 6. Okay, so we can write our equation this way: p raised to the power of 2 plus 5p. 6 comes to the left hand side of the equation. We have minus 6 equals 0. So here is what a quadratic equation. Okay, we'll use factorization method to solve this, looking for two numbers. When you multiply, you have minus 6, and when you add, you have positive 5. So we choose two numbers. Let's say 6 and minus 1. Okay, let's check this. We have 6 times minus 1 will give us minus 6, which is minus 6 here. And then 6 minus 1 will give us what? 5. Okay, which is this 5 here. So we can substitute the value for 5p. We substitute 6p and minus p, this. Okay, so we have p squared plus 6p there minus p, then our minus 6 equals 0. So we have this. We factor this. What is common here? The highest common factor of this is p. So we have our p out here. If divides this, we have p plus here 6. What is common here is minus 1. Minus 1 divides p, we have p, positive p, and this divides minus 6. We have positive 6 there equals 0. So we've set to find the value of p. So we have p minus 1 equals 0, or our p plus 6 equals 0. This is 0. Okay, so in order for us to find our p, we see that p equals, when minus 1 crosses equality sign, we have a positive 1. So our p is 1, or our p equals, this is positive 6. It crosses equality sign there. We have our 6 minus 6 here. Okay, so we have these two values. Our p was actually x raised to the power of 3. So for us to find our value of x, not p, we have to substitute these values back in. So we continue here. We have for the first value of p to be 1, so we have our x raised to the power of 3 to be equal to 1. For us to find our x, we can take the cube root of both sides. Take the cube root, we have this equals this cancels this, so we have our x to be, finding the cube root of 1 is still 1 there. So that's our first value of x. And our second value of x is when p equals minus 6. So we have x raised to the power of 3 equals minus 6. So we repeat the same thing by taking the cube roots of both sides. When we take the cube root of both sides, we have x raised to the power of 3 there equals the cube root of minus 6. So this and this is cancelled. We have our x to be this. We can transpose this to write minus 6 raised to the power of 1 over 3. Because a cube root is also written as a fraction of this 1 over 3. So this, take the second value of x. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.